being on a long streak of semen retention will actually have you seeing the truth every single day of your life. Every single day when I go outside, I understand most people are weak. Most people are not willing to fight their demons. Most people have not worked on themselves. Most people don't work out. Most people don't have strong minds, strong spirits, or are strong financially. Most people don't know how to help themselves, and most people have egos at the same time while not knowing how to help themselves. So it's like I'm really understanding that it's really best to be as independent and as powerful as you can in the society that we live in. It's really important that you really focus on having a strong mind, having a strong body, and having a strong you know spirit, having strong financials. You got to make sure that you're able to have all of those in check, because you don't want to have to depend on someone who doesn't even know what they're doing in life. You don't want to depend on someone who's delusional and has an ego at the same time. You don't want to deal with these people out here who talk a good game, but they never ever put it to action what they talk about. They never ever do it. So one thing that I'm realizing is people aren't as awesome as what I used to think, or actually giving people the benefit of the doubt is something that I'm no longer doing on semen retention. I just can't help it anymore. Like, I know for a fact most people are incompetent. And of course, certain people are going to, think that I'm being egotistical myself by saying that, but am I being egotistical, or am I just being real? Am I being realistic? Because if I'm doing a practice that only 1% of people are doing, that automatically removes me from the 99%. So honestly, I have the right to express myself in this way. And so do you, my retainers out here, people who are retaining their seed, man. We have the right to see the world for what it is, man. People are not disciplined and they don't want to be. So what you're going to have to do is better yourself and stay away from the negativity. Stay away from the people that don't want to better themselves, and do not hang out with them. Do not even communicate with them unless you absolutely have to. So that's all I just want to say to you guys, man, because honestly, I don't vibrate with most people I come across. And even if I try to fake it, even if I try to just sit there and just have the conversation, just having it alone, I can literally feel my time being wasted. I just can't even go through that anymore, not any longer. I just cannot have small talk just waste my time like that. I just can't sit there and listen to someone talk about nothing, talk about something that's not beneficial, something that's not progressive. Yeah. So you guys need to make sure that you are ready for a lot of alone time when it comes to bettering yourself, when it comes to elevation. It truly does require separation. Whoever made that cliche up knew what they were talking about. And it's perfect for this society. It makes sense. We're going to have to separate ourselves, for the time being, and just only keep a close, secured, checked circle of people that you inevitably trust. Just keep that circle in mind, a small circle. Um, you know, if you have to be in a social setting because that's your workplace or that's what you kind of still want to do, then do that. But just constantly be aware and don't be surprised, and do not put your faith into human beings who are literally wired to flip, who are literally wired to change, who are a walking paradox, who are contradictions. These people are walking contradictions. These people are walking contradictions that we're dealing with out here. You guys got to be careful. You guys got to just be aware. Always be aware. Never drift. Never drift, and always be aware. You got to pay attention and stop being so quote unquote nice, because being nice is delusional. Is a delusional state. Being nice and being bliss are two different things. You don't have to be nice to be bliss. And being bliss doesn't mean you're being nice. Being bliss is just acceptance and not worried about anything else extra. Just acceptance, total acceptance. That's bliss. So we just have to accept the world for how it is and act accordingly. Act accordingly and thrive in it. Thrive in it. We're going to thrive in the world because we retain our seed, opportunities will present themselves. So we just have to remain steadfast. We have to remain aware. Always have that in mind. As soon as you wake up, thank the Most High for allowing you to breathe, to wake up, that your heart's beating, that your organs are working, that you can see, that you can think, that you can taste, that you can touch, that you can hear. And go forward with your day with the most focus and with the most action being took. And it's doable. It's doable. I just wanted to hit you guys with that good word right there. And I'll see you later. I will continue to do lives because I see that you guys really rock with the lives, man. So look out for the lives and retain your seed, y'all. It's the cheat code, I'm telling you. And focus on what you got to do. Stay focused, stay locked in. Don't worry about the vast majority because all you got to do is just elevate yourself and you'll be protected by the Most High.